With the 2024 Euros and Copa America finally coming to an end, we've now entered this refresher period where football fans now are preparing for the club season that is going to dominate a majority of the calendar. But now being a content creator, I can't necessarily sit back and just wait for the season, as I now have the YouTube algorithm that is looming over me like an overbearing boss that is pushing me more and more to put out content more and more frequently in order for my channel to have any sight at growing. So with this pressure looming, I had an idea, and I consider it even more than an idea. I consider it more of a rush of patriotism, as you will, as I decided to turn my attention to my own league here in the States rather than just waiting for club play to start back up in Europe. And with Apple finally lowering the MLS season pass price, I took action and threw my money at the Apple overlords once again to see if the league here in America is developing enough to be worth the price of admission, and just in time for MLS All Star Week. All Star Weeks and sports are very quintessentially American, and with leagues all across the US seeing declines in viewership during such events, I wanted to see if the MLS could do the hardest thing in sports, and that's get people interested in watching a sporting event where it has no repercussions to the regular season and it doesn't incentivize the players to perform at their absolute best. So going into watching the skills challenge, I was skeptical to say the least, but at the end, I found myself surprisingly entertained. There were moments where players showed quality with the challenges, and there were some great moments to come out of the challenges.
His hands in the air, Mo. He wants better service. Oh, what a goal!
What do you make of Jonah's strategy so far, Ken?
I don't mind it. I don't mind
Go for Mark! Woo! Apologies for that screech at the end, but what can I say? When I was watching the thing, I was really getting into the challenges and really enjoying myself, really. I even enjoyed the competition they set up for the goalkeepers, which I didn't think I would like initially. I even was entertained by some of the unintentionally funny moments throughout the skills challenge, like Sergio Busquets getting stuck in a time loop during the shooting challenge.
Lionel Messi. Here is Busquets. Oh, goes straight for the 10. Mo, what a unique opportunity to see one of the game's very best doing something like this here in the skills challenge.
This is why I'm so encouraged and I'm so happy when you see
Bro.
the fans, these young kids
Derp.
in attendance here.
Derp.
Witness some of the greatest players this game has produced.
I tell you what, if there was a 10 or a 20 in that point where Busquets keeps hitting, he'd be on 100 right now.
He's got to switch sides.
Or even the awkward moment when the MLS broadcast team was trying to talk to Ricky Puig before a skills challenge.
And Jordi Alba, let's see if we can hear Ricky Puig. Ricky, you're mic'd up down on the field. Can you hear us, Ricky Puig?
Oh, he's focused. He's locked in. Ricky, if you can hear us.
Ricky!
There we go. Can you hear us up in booth?
Overall, I was delightfully surprised. But I had to test my opinion, as I could just be a smooth-brained Neanderthal that is just very easily entertained. So I wanted to get my friend Brent's opinion. For some context about Brent, he has been a Real Madrid fan for more than a decade. The Spanish club has been competing at the highest level of football since their inception. So getting Brent to watch MLS is like convincing a guy who's driven a Rolls Royce for a decade to switch to a Toyota Camry. Both things are relatively the same, but one is obviously a significant upgrade than the other. So we watched the event back in its entirety, and I was explaining the different things I saw from the event, while Brent was also interjecting some takes of his own. We agreed and disagreed at certain points, but at the end, watching the skills challenge, here's his final opinion.
Ooh.
Boom, there's the winner.
Oh,
Liga
so
MX takes
so I
it.
called it right.
You did call it right, and Liga MX coming into the MLS All Star Week and wiping the floor with us, not only here, but also in the All Star game. So that's just some of the
Did they win the All Star game?
They won 4-1.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they absolutely spanked us.
Damn.
So yeah, we're not the greatest even in our own continent. So it's something we're gonna have to work on here at the MLS. But it was a fun weekend. I had some fun watching it with the different moments.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, but I just want to give you guys a little bit of highlights there, and get my friend Brent's reactions. And so there you have it. I'm not crazy. I actually found someone else who enjoyed MLS All Star Weekend. But there is still a big problem at hand, as I mentioned previously. We lost the skills challenge in the end, and then we also got whooped 4-1 in the All Star game. Of course, these things really mean nothing because both teams weren't really going at anything and they don't win anything at the end, but it goes to show that we're still the weakest in our continent, and in order for us to improve, we're going to start needing to put results forward and start gaining credibility for the entire world to start tuning in. And that's something the MLS and Don Garber has to figure out, and I will be assessing along the way. And let me know what you guys think about what you thought about All Star Weekend and anything that's going around with the MLS.